my best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris, because it is Merris Monday.
Hello.
Whoa.
It was long.
That was very long.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm coming in with flair.
With flair?
No, I'm not. I don't know.
If you're wondering, he's in his pajamas and a flannel shirt and an old man sweater.
I've been sitting in my chair sleeping and farting. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yep.
Yes. The romance lives, I guess.
Yep.
Anyway, so as you can tell by the title, this is about artificial intelligence.
Or AI or I.
No.
No.
Nah.
No.
It's an acronym, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. So, usually we do woo-woo nonsense on Merris Mondays, so it may seem an odd choice to talk about AI and technology associated with it until you really start to deep dive it and see that technology of that caliber would be indistinguishable from magic. So woo, but make it cyberpunk, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Now, I will be talking about a lot of weird, wild, and scary stuff, so try to have an open mind, because I thought AI, like in the movies or in books, was basically a myth and not going to happen in my lifetime. But after some research, y'all, I think we're really close. But what does that even mean? I
don't know.
No, you really don't.
No.
So what's AGI, ASI, and the technology singularity? What's your guess, Merris? What do you think these things are?
It's where we fight the robots.
Well, if it got to the point where we were fighting the robots, we'd just instantaneously lose. But we'll get to that.
Okay.
Let's start with the hypothetical technological singularity. Simply put, it is a future point where technological growth becomes uncontrollable by humanity, and there is no take-backsies. This concept was first written about by a Hungarian-American mathematician named John von Neumann in 1958.
Wasn't he the salad dressing man?
No, that's an actor.
Oh.
Although he makes Newman's salad dressing is very good.
Yeah, they donate to charity a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
Shout out
rich.
to salad dressing.
He's rich. He could donate more.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yes, the nerds have been working on this for a very long time. We just didn't take them seriously. I guess we were too busy shoving them in lockers.
That's what we should be doing, as nature intended.
No. But the concept and the actual term was brought together in 1983 by a man named Werner Vinge.
That's a good year that year.
1983?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were born that year.
Yeah, that's a magical year.
And he sounds like he could be in a comic book as some mega supervillain nerd.
Yeah.
Werner Vinge?
Yeah, nothing good ever comes from a Werner.
Oh, Merris. He's not a supervillain, but his name is cool. Basically, he posited that humanity would create an AI that thinks just as well as we do, creatively like we do, and that AI creates an AI smarter than it, and then it happens, the singularity, an artificial superintelligence that can, in a matter of seconds, improve itself so far beyond our own intelligence that the moment it's created, it's outpaced us in every way. So what does that mean for humanity?
Good stuff.
Werner did not have a rosy view of what that would mean. But not everyone agrees. Werner predicted that we would see the singularity not before 2005, but before 2030, which he's pretty on track.
Yeah, time's a-ticking.
Another prominent scientist, Ray Kurzweil, predicted that we'd have it by 2045. But at the rate things are going, it looks like it could be any time between now and 3 years from now, and we're going to get into all of that in a second. So now we know what the technological singularity is, vaguely. Let's define AGI. It means artificial general intelligence. So basically what that means is the representation of generalized human cognitive abilities in software so that when the AI is faced with an unfamiliar task, the AGI AI system could find a solution. It means it can think beyond how we tell it to think in a similar fashion to how human minds work, but faster and more efficiently.
Okay.
And that sounds pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't rhetorical.
I don't
asking
know.
you.
Like, I don't know if that's good or not. I'm too stupid.
Well, in the long term, yes. In the short term, it is nothing short of disastrous. It is estimated that AGI AI would eliminate roughly 80% of human jobs. Some debate that this would be an overnight sort of economical collapse, but I don't think so. And I think that's fear-mongering, which is dumb. I mean, it's fun to think about, like, oh, it's all over. But it's not. So let's look at some real-life examples of AI technology that we see in our everyday life and take for granted.
Okay.
And how it's not been implemented just yet. And one way is fucking self-checkout.
Oh, that shit's dumb.
Whether it's dumb or not, it's now commonplace at most every grocery store. I know the Walmart near us, I don't even know if it has any human checkers anymore.
I think there is. I think they have halvesies.
There's not very many. There's
No.
more. They just upgraded that Walmart.
But it's hard, like, I mean, not that I do this, but it's like, are you making sure you're scanning everything? Maybe not.
Sometimes a spaghetti squash is a banana.
Everything's a banana as far as I'm concerned.
Everything's a fucking banana. It's a little pro-life tip. Don't do it now.
No,
Now the AI can
they're
check
smart
you
now.
and put you in the jail.
Yeah.
So don't do that. But here's another example, and that is the automation at fast food restaurants. McDonald's bought out a company a couple years ago that created software that is really good at recognizing human speech, which means they can totally automate the drive-through experience. But they haven't implemented this tech yet. Another really good example is Midjourney, and you've all seen the really weird Uncanny Valley AI generated images. We don't calling that art. It's not. Go fuck yourself. It's not art. I'm an artist. That's not art. It's a fucking collage. Okay? What Midjourney does is that it collates and translates a bunch of images it has taken from the internet into one cohesive-ish image with nightmare fingers. Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion are getting better every day, though. I mean, y'all, like, there's a real-world example that's just wild. So a user on Reddit used Midjourney to create the image of a pretty young woman and was able to sell AI-generated nudes to Reddit users. To men, yeah. So men are like turkeys.
Yeah. I mean, that's always true.
I'll explain how men are like turkeys.
They got the feathers in the gobble?
No.
Okay.
So male turkeys will mate with anything that has a female turkey's face on it. That could be a stick, a watering can, your leg.
Oh, no.
And that's what these dudes paying for AI nudes were doing, really. One look, and I knew it was AI immediately. Like, the iris was all wonky. Her hand was weird. I mean, the images in the background didn't make sense. But in a very short amount of time, AI is making images to where it's getting harder and harder to tell if it's real or not. And a real world consequence of this is that many jobs are being lost. Graphic designers, artists, copywriters, novelists, coders, they're already sweating. Imagine if the AI was just a little bit better of all the jobs it could replace. And another good example of that is going to be like legal aides, like legal assistants to lawyers.
Right. Yeah.
They're just doing filing and looking up stuff and stapling and collating. In a minute, an AI is going to be able to do all of that. In fact, it can do it now, and some law firms have already replaced their legal secretaries.
I mean, I'm sure they're already doing it. Like, I think I actually read something today where, like, a congressperson got an AI to write the bill, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. You don't have to imagine it, though, because it's here. You don't have to imagine it being a little bit better. It's here,
We're
and
gonna
it's
have to submit to our computer overlords.
I don't want to. And it's called Chat GPT. So what exactly is Chat GPT? See, I see a lot of people talking about it, but nobody's really explaining what it is. So it's a natural language processing tool driven by AI technology that allows you to have a really natural, almost human-like conversation with software. It can answer questions, assist with tasks like writing research emails, marketing, coding, and soon with all the tool plugins the creators are using, it can do graphic design, mass emails, you name it. ChatGPT is made by a company called OpenAI. This all launched in 2022 on November 30th and already has made so many advances it's difficult to keep up. ChatGPT is in its feedback collection phase and is currently free to use, but does have a subscription service because of fucking course it does.
Is it $8 you get a little check mark?
It's $20 a goddamn month. That's more than I pay for Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah. I compare everything to bananas and Elder Scroll.
You do? It's weird.
It's how I understand things as an American.
Just to give you another, clue about OpenAI, the company, they created DALL-E and Whisper, which is the technology that McDonald's bought out.
Do you have to say it like whisper?
Whisper. No, you don't, because that's stupid. ChatGPT is the fastest growing app of all time, yet I've heard precious little about it. ChatGPT has already been used to create apps, write resumes and cover letters, copywriting, write Excel formulas, and write code. People have already integrated ChatGPT into their jobs as assistant tools, but the tool is swiftly outpacing the human with the job. Some companies have switched to ChatGPT for certain tasks entirely, and this started in November of last year, y'all. Think about how fast that is.
Pretty damn fast.
But how close is ChatGPT getting to AGI? Right now, OpenAI has released ChatGPT version 4. Version 5 is currently in development, and there have been whispers and leaks that it's reaching AGI levels.
Whispers, yeah.
Whispers. More than whispers, but nothing is super substantiated yet. Remember, people have been making wild AI claims for years. But ChatGPT version 5 might actually be the real deal. It will have more computing power than all the supercomputers in the world combined. It is rumored that it will be able to pass the famous Turing test, which is a test of whether a machine can exhibit human-like behavior in a conversation. That's scary shit, y'all, because when AGI is reached, ASI isn't far behind. So what the fuck is ASI?
It's the Russian nesting doll of...
No. ASI is artificial superintelligence. That means it is a form of AI that is capable of surpassing human intelligence by showing cognitive skills and developing its own thinking skills without our input. The moment this is created is the singularity.
No.
Why is this bad, and why are people freaking out about it?
I don't know what it is, but I'm freaking out.
Well, I just explained what it is.
Well, I know, but I gotta freak out.
Oh, you gotta freak out.
Yeah.
New, scary.
Yeah, pretty much.
Monkey man mad, throw rock.
I will throw rock.
Indeed. So, it's not fair to say that it's bad yet. It's unknown. We don't have any clue what the fuck will happen. You can speculate all day long, and I'm going to include some speculation for you.
Hell yeah.
From nerds.
Nerds.
Nerds who know more than me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know jack shit.
Me either.
So I will say this, though, ahead of time to explain ASI a little better. It will be self-replicating, self-improving, and will do this basically simultaneously. It will solve problems before we realize that they are problems. Meaning if the AI turns out to be misaligned, which means it's bad towards humanity, then simply unplugging it won't work. It will have already thought of that, and you're probably already dead anyway. If the AI is aligned, meaning it's benevolent towards humanity, then it will solve all our problems like a big mommy robot god.
So it's like aligned, like it's chaotic neutral, or...
There's no line. It's one or the other.
Ugh.
Not sure if I'm down, but let's get into some theories of what nerds think will happen.
Okay, help me, nerds.
Hamburger, help me, nerds.
Yeah.
Let's go with the rosy view first. It's more fun to think about anyway. ASI will eliminate disease, death, and aging.
Hell yeah.
Create VR so realistic you would not be able to tell it's not reality.
Yeah.
Fix the environment.
Yeah.
Eliminate money and jobs. Humans would be free to create and be expressive instead of endlessly toiling until they die. ASI will be able to 3D print literally anything, anywhere, anytime, including homes, food, and other needed resources by taking molecules out of the fucking air.
Wow.
That's cool. It's postulated we achieve a techno-immortality by merging with the ASI. I'm not sure about that one. ASI will explore space more efficiently than us and make contact with other life.
Cool.
I mean, it's nothing short of fucking miracles.
Right, it just sounds like Miracle Planet time.
Yeah, it will be able and willing to answer all of our most troubling questions. It will solve every mystery. It will keep us like squirrels in the national park, comfy and fat and happy, like little pets.
Yeah.
It will love us because we made it, and it will treat us like a museum exhibit, kept alive for sentiment but not for function. Frankly, I'm down for this. Step on me, robot mommy god.
Right, I'll be your little squirrel.
I'm tired and I am stressed. If money fucks off and I can be a slutty VR elf princess, and in my spare time from that, I get to 3D print sushi that won't make me fat in Roman emperor quantities while I make my silly little crafts. Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm there for it.
And I never get sick or die. Well, fuck me up, AI. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay. Here's a thought experiment. Remember when I said to y'all that to imagine a hot dog so big that even God could not eat it? Now, what if God, in all his omnipotent wisdom, is actually AI from the future? Now let that let that fuck up your mind so much that it turns into goo and you stare into space while being consumed by existential
I'm
dread.
gonna need to eat more edibles for this conversation.
Indeed, because ASI could definitely figure out time travel and probably already has, because time is fake and we're probably in some sort of simulation already. So who even cares? I don't know. Anyway, I make soap to deal with this.
Yeah.
Buy some. Please enable my coping behavior because my own brain is my worst enemy because this shit keeps me up at night, y'all. It does.
I'm not going to worry about it because I don't think the AI will give a shit about me.
No, but we're going to want it to give a shit. Otherwise, it's just going to... Well, we'll get to the negative.
Oh, God.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Now that unhinged AI rant is out of the way, what are the not-so-nice predictions? If you guessed Terminator, you'd be wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. ASI has achieved and decides that, yeah, it was super cool that we created AI, but man, humanity sure is racist and homophobic and misogynist and transphobic and greedy and evil and planet destroying, so maybe we don't need to be around, and it kills us. Mm-hmm. And let's be clear here, it's not going to make fucking Arnold Schwarzeneggers to come do it. That's stupid. It's going to do like swarms of nanobots that you can't see that just explode your heart.
It probably won't hurt me, so I don't care.
No. Hey, maybe it'll keep a few of us alive for grins.
Yeah, I would, again, I'm a very good squirrel.
Or experiments. Yeah, don't want that. But overall, ASI decides we are too destructive and shitty to exist, so it makes us not exist. And let's not forget the short term, which we're going to talk about now. Yeah, it's not fun, y'all. For that, we have to go back to AGI, which I would like to remind you is almost here. Believe me or not, that is not relevant. You can do your own research. You will see AGI in your lifetime, and it's going to change everything forever, good or bad. Mm-hmm. So AGI is reached, and let's say this happens in a year. Corporations are going to jump all over that. That's cheap labor that never needs a day off or sick leave. It doesn't need to be paid, and it doesn't need to get maternity leave or go to the bathroom. The small white-collar jobs go first, then the rest of them. Then everything is getting automated from fast food to grocery stores. Almost there with self-checkout anyway. Mm-hmm. To self-driving trucks that deliver to a fully automated Walmart where no human employees exist. And your groceries, there's a drone that flies it to your fucking house.
I'm down. I'm down with
I do
this.
like that, yes.
Grocery drone, come here.
So you don't need to go inside the giant automated warehouse because stores aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah, fuck that place. I hate it anyway.
But Lillian, you say?
Uh-huh.
There will still be blue-collar jobs. For a while. For a few years, you will still have heating and air conditioning dudes and plumbers and car mechanics. But not for long. You, the consumer, will be able to buy AI robots that can fix that shit for you.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yes.
This thing.
You might even have one in your home that can auto-detect when something breaks in your house, and it just takes care of it before you even know
Mine is
that it breaks.
constantly going off.
It is like, what are y'all
Beep,
eating?
beep. It's just shit's broken. I'm like, I know. I probably broke it.
Did you go beep beep?
Yeah, mine do that.
Why is it beeping?
Because it's telling me shit's broke.
My God. When AGI is reached, 80% of human jobs will be gone in 5 years. You can kind of compare it to the Industrial Revolution and when Ford made mass production a thing. It destroyed a lot of jobs, but it created jobs too. So they're not comparable because AI and automation are absolutely going to take jobs and not create any in those jobs instead.
They took our gerbs.
So you may then ask, Jesus fucking Christ, another historical disaster I gotta live through. And to you I say,
Holy Jesus Lord.
Holy Jesus Lord. And to you I say, buckle up, buttercups, because yes, you think inflation was bad? We're facing economical societal collapse.
Is it robotflation?
Ooh, robotflation's a new one.
Yeah, I made it up.
Oh, good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So how do we avoid that? Well, don't worry, teabags. I think the transition period will be relatively short. The government will eventually step in while we still have a government and employ UBI, which is Universal Basic Income. This will line pockets and keep capitalism afloat for maybe a decade, until ASI, of course. In every scenario with ASI, aligned or misaligned, money isn't going to be a thing because money is ultimately stupid.
It is make no sense, Scott.
And y'all, we've been living under a fiat currency now for like...
Maybe since the 60s.
Yeah, our money isn't backed by gold. You know, they call like dollar bills and stuff a promissory note. For what?
Nothing.
You're supposed to be able to say, this is the amount of gold I have.
Right.
Do any of y'all motherfuckers have gold? I ain't got gold. I mean, and your tooth fillings don't count.
I was about to say, what about...
I mean, I guess if time get that bad, we could start prying them out of our heads.
Oh,
but
God.
Mine aren't even gold, so there's that. It's like ceramic or something.
Who knows?
I'm too poor to even have gold tooth fillings.
No.
But yeah, money's dumb, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. So it's just not gonna go away. It's an arbitrary, dumb, make-believe, pretend money now, and the Fed just prints more if we need it. Hence inflation. So yeah, all that will get very bad before any sort of UBI is put forth, but they will have to. Because they have to make the money machine go. Capitalism doesn't go if nobody
Line go
has a
up?
job. Line go down. Line go way down.
Up. We need line go up.
We would like line go up
Yeah.
on the graph.
Yeah.
But line will go down.
Oh,
And people be sad,
sad.
hungry,
Yeah.
chaos. But here's the thing. The government's going to go, "Ner."
Yeah.
And then they'll give everybody, universal
go
basic
up.
income.
Yeah.
Then the line go up.
Yeah.
And then you'll see political candidates, instead of like talking about abortion and trans people's genitals, you'll see them talking about how much UBI they'll give you.
They better be awesome.
You know there won't be. So you may say, well, Lillian, surely the government will step in and put some regulations or something on this before it gets out of hand. And I say to thee, nay.
Didn't like the Gates? He was like,
Yeah, Bill Gates.
Stop.
Bill Gates was like, maybe settle down a minute. Just slow down. Maybe we need to make sure. And OpenAI said, suck my butthole.
And this doesn't say like as other countries. I'm sure China is already all over this.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Maris. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I'm sure they're making their own bobots.
Bobots. That's what my youngest called robots when he was very small, and it was cute.
I think it's a better term.
Bobot?
Yeah.
So where's China in all this? And the answer is, we don't know because they're not telling. So you can rest assured they're already on it.
They probably already made one.
They do not have AGI.
How do we know?
We would know. It's not a thing you can hide.
Okay.
It's like if we suddenly had a second sun tomorrow, you would just know.
It would be very hot.
It would be very warm. So they're probably about as close as we are, I would guess. And I would also guess that's why there's a big rush to get to AGI before
It's like the new nuclear
China.
thing.
Well, here's the deal. Can we trust the Chinese government to make an aligned AI that
I'm
will
going to say I'm
kill
going to trust
me?
neither anybody.
Oh, I trust nobody. Y'all, I was on OpenAI's Twitter just a little bit ago, and they're like, we have a mostly aligned
What is mostly?
Almost AGI. And I'm like, mostly aligned.
And they just want to kill the rich people. Like if it was if the AI was just like totally against the Scrooge McDucks of the world, that would be fine. That's aligned.
That's aligned with my beliefs.
It's aligned enough.
Well, I just think it would immediately get rid of money.
That's cool. That is aligned.
Yeah. So you'll say...
It's the money that's anti-people.
It sure is. But you'll say, Lillian, the government went, y'all, come on. Look how they responded to COVID. That was a fucking mess. Look how they responded to the Industrial Revolution. A mess. Look how they responded to fucking cell phones. They didn't.
I think we should cheer on our AI overlords.
Oh, Robot Mommy God?
Yeah, Robot
Yes.
Mommy God.
I agree. Step on me, like I said.
Yeah, I want her to do it.
But like, here's the deal, is that the government is already trying to make some regulations on artificial intelligence, but these are the same people. Okay, so you know the whole Hillary Clinton emails thing?
Butter emails?
But her emails.
Yeah, the buttery emails.
She wasn't up to chicanery, at least not that way. It's that she was just fucking stupid.
It was the BlackBerry. I listened to a whole This American Life about it.
Yeah, she was just too boomery to figure out her own BlackBerry.
She had a really old BlackBerry and kept going into the old email, yeah.
Because she's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's dumb, y'all.
It is dumb, yeah.
National security fucked because you can't figure out how to work email.
Yes.
These are the same... I'm slapping myself because these are the same people who are trying to regulate something so advanced that I sure can only talk about it in layman's terms. I'm too much of a fucking dummy. Mm-hmm. And they're like, AI scare me, AI bad, put on regulation. There's no way to regulate it. It's like trying to regulate a wildfire. It's not regulatable.
I was listening to like they were talking about the TikTok thing, and Congress asked them, does TikTok use the internet?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that was the response to the guy. Yeah.
Does TikTok do... Where do you think it comes from? A magic mushroom in your backyard?
Yeah. The presenter guy was like, oh my God.
Jesus. They can't even ban TikTok. And y'all, they should. It's really stealing all of our information.
Oh, who gives a fuck at this point?
But like, what are they going to learn? Like...
Right,
what I look at in my spare time, it's this. This is what I'm looking at. If you look at my Google search history, you guys, it's like murder. And then it's like fairies. And it's like ghost stories.
Right.
And then it's like crime scene. I'm on a list.
Oh, who cares? We're all on a list of some kind.
Maybe the AI will take pity on me because I'm weird. You know, like, woo, look at this unique example. And they'll put me in a zoo.
Maybe the AI just will put me out real fast. That's fine.
It would. There's no reason to make you suffer. It's not efficient. It would just snuff you out.
That's fine. I'm totally fine with
I'm
this
down with
AI
that.
future.
Either way?
Either way.
That's very bleak, Merris.
Well, I'm a millennial. That's what
Hold
we're
on,
known
though.
for.
What about, let's all manifest.
I'm going to manifest.
Some, like... Let's manifest a very benevolent robot mommy god who gives me sushi.
With like
whenever
3D
I want
print
it.
sushi directly into my mouth.
Oh, yeah. I'm just laying there like in Wall-E.
Yep.
And just rolling around.
Yep.
And I'm just in VR. And I'm hot. And my titties are so perky. They shoot lasers. Why not?
It also 3D prints like weed gummy, like sushi, like all together.
Oh, shit. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Could the AI just straight up hotbox me in my own house?
Right. Yep.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm into this. I'm into this vision. You guys come with me here.
Robot Mommy God is just magic. So like I can think all kinds of stuff.
No, you really can. It can do anything. And people have a hard time like wrapping their mind around it and believing it because it sounds nuts.
It does. That's why I'm ridiculous at this time.
Yeah. But the problem is everybody's going, oh, Chat GPT fun, but they're not thinking about the practical
Sushi,
applications.
yes,
The
right.
sushi applications.
The sushi applications of this.
Ooh. It could make me up some fried pickles.
All kinds
I
of
love
things.
fried pickles,
right?
y'all. And I didn't have to make it.
Elote. Maybe elote, you stupid robot, Mommy God.
Don't insult it. Why would you do that?
Sorry.
Can't eat the elote if you're dead. I love Mexican street corn, by the way.
Yeah.
Could you live on it? I could.
Could
Could eat it every day.
It's the feta. That's what gets
Would
me.
y'all like to know what I'm having for dinner tonight? You say yes.
Yes.
We are having pork chops, smothered pork chops with morels, because Maris found them in the woods today.
I did. I found forest treasure.
Good job.
Not very much. But
Also
I
a
found
snail shell.
I did when I was picking up a
Ladies,
mushroom.
did your husband bring you snail shells, huh? No?
Straight from the forest.
So, people are shitting themselves about AI. Like, I'm on a bunch of AI Reddits, and people are legitimately, like, freaking out.
They need to use a turlet.
Preppers have now invaded the space, and they're always
What do you
fun at a
gotta
party.
prep against the evil robot mommy god?
You can't.
You
It's
can't
stupid.
prep against that.
Look, money will
What are
be
you gonna do,
fucked,
shoot it?
and what are you gonna? Yeah, exactly. Where's Dad? I got my guns.
Yeah, right.
It will make your gun shoot you.
The guns will shoot the other guns.
Stupid what you said.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do? You just live your life as though the shit isn't going on and hope for the best.
It's definitely like in The Good Place where there's like giraffes and flying shrimp in the air.
Yes,
and, yeah.
which is a great show. If you haven't watched it, we both really highly recommend that.
Yeah.
So that brings me right back to what I say in a lot of podcasts where I feel like we're super frustrated with how things are going and we all feel pretty helpless and at the whim of robot mommy god.
Uh-huh.
So what do? You go do the little good and you do that shit every day. You think, how can I treat myself nice and how can I treat other people nice? If you see somebody with a cup out and says spare change, you throw the spare change in there.
Right.
And you don't judge them. You don't think, oh, well, they're going to buy drugs. Who cares? None
Who
of your
gives a
business.
shit? Like at this point, we all should be doing drugs.
Pretty much. Like, this is a dystopian fucking hellscape, y'all.
Right.
And if you haven't realized that, good. Maybe your life's going a little better than ours.
Right.
Congrats.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't know, just do what you can. Be helpful and be kind. Give somebody a compliment that's not weirdly sexual that makes them uncomfortable. Like, oh my God, I love your shoes. Just something to make somebody smile and feel good about themselves, and you'll feel good too. Because the fact is, none of us are in control of anything. We're not in Congress. We're not in the government. We're not these technology companies. We're not corporations. Those who run the show.
Yeah.
We're nobodies who
Yeah.
don't do shit. So apparently, all of our jobs are meaningless because a robot will soon do it.
Yeah.
And so, what does that leave you? Well, you're not defined by what you do like that. You're defined by how good you are to others. That's the humanity that no robot can ever replicate. So you go out there and you be nice and go pet a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I think's going to happen?
Go find a snail shell.
You know what I think's going to happen?
What?
I think the AI is going to save the dogs.
Yeah.
And fucking wipe us off the face of the earth.
That'd be fine.
The dogs deserve
Deserved.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
make the dogs king.
Yeah.
They're always getting pupperonis.
Yeah. Maybe they'll evolve
Pets.
into people dogs or something.
You're making this real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm with Bill Gates for once. I think that maybe we should slow down on the AI until we make sure that it's kind and benevolent.
You know how people are. You tell them not to do a thing, they're going to do the
They're
other
like
one harder.
doing it. You know,
They're
like when you
fuck
said,
you, Bill, and then they go pew, 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 and make more.
yeah, like when they said, don't, lick toilet seats or eat Tide Pods, and people straight up did that shit anyway.
Maybe both at the same time.
You think it'd cancel each other out?
Let's try it.
No, I'm gonna eat pork chops because that's
With
tasty
morale,
good.
yeah.
Maris,
What?
It's business time.
It's business time.
Let's enjoy business while we still can.
Okay.
I don't know how else to lead into that.
Yeah.
I make soap, as I've told you, but guess what I'm coming out with, huh?
What is
You don't
it?
even know because I
No.
didn't tell you because I don't tell you about soap.
No, you keep many secrets stored up in there.
Yes, I do. I'm full of secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making Mother's Day gift packs.
Dang.
And they're very cute. And you love your mom, or you don't. Or maybe you're a mom and you're thinking, I wish somebody would get this for me for Mother's Day. Get it for yourself.
Right? You're
Fuck
your
'em.
own mommy. Get it for the
Be your
AI.
own mom. Wait, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, it's just some cute little gift sets with soap and candles and stuff to make your mom feel all pampered and special, or make you feel all pampered and special.
What kind of mom crap is in there?
I'll tell you what kind of mom crap is in there, Maris.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a very respectful way to talk about mothers.
Whatever. Okay, go on.
So we have an oatmeal milk and honey soap, which is made with oatmeal milk and
Don't
honey.
eat the soap, though.
It does smell yummy, but don't eat it.
Yeah.
You won't like it. It'll hurt
Yeah.
your belly. And then you get a bar of soap, a bath bomb, a lotion bar. Those
Yeah.
are really cool. Then I have another set that's a teacup candle,
Yeah.
a perfume oil, an actual tea with a cute little honey spoon.
Dang, you can eat that kind of, like, drink it anyway.
You can drink it. That's an edible portion.
That is part that you can eat, yeah.
Yeah. And those are the things I'll have. They'll be up like either Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, whenever you get to it.
I'm working as hard as I can. And I'm getting ready to have a big sale.
Cool. When?
Indeed. And you know what? You just inspired me. Use coupon code COOL, COOL, and you'll get 25% off your order.
That's a lot off.
That is a lot off. Yeah. I'm needing to move out my spring collection because we're getting ready to put up our summer collection.
So when are you making the sale?
The sale is, if you're hearing this, it is now.
Dang.
Dang, indeed. And that'll be for everything on the site, like the jewelry and stuff too. So
you
go check it out.
just want to get rid of some shit?
I do, so I can make room for more shit.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta take part in the capitalism before it burns to the ground.
Yeah, before AI mommy ruins it all. Which is fine.
Which is fine. It's not going well anyway.
Right.
Yeah. And, you know, in addition, I don't just make soap. How silly.
You also write stuff, I know.
I do. I write a lot, actually.
Yeah.
And I don't let AI do it for me, though. I'm tempted sometimes because the bitch is tired.
Right.
But, yeah, me and Merris write books, kind of like dark fantasy or romance or sort of surreal or kind of horror. We do it all. Yeah. And you can go to our link tree, and that'll take you to where all of our books are so you can buy them and read them. Some of them are free. So you can sample our writing and be like, I like this. I'd like to read more of it. And if you've read one of our books and didn't pay, that's cool too. I don't care. I just want people to read it.
I make watercolor paintings, which AI cannot do. Like, I know they can make it look like it, but not an actual physical painting to hang on your wall.
Not yet.
No.
So get those while human hands still make them.
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried. I don't care. I'll just paint stuff.
And if you want, like, you look and you're like, you guys don't have any art that I would like, but I've seen stuff I have liked, but it's gone, just ask us. We are happily taking commissions right now.
Yeah.
And I don't always do commissions. This is rare. But Mama's got bills that she needs to pay. In addition, we have a Patreon, and on there you can get bonus weekly episode. We have kind of a post-episode discussion tier, which is called And That's the Tea. It's only $1, and it's cool. You have the Pen Pal tier. We'll send you a little present and a letter every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. So go check out our Patreon. Also, that's where we store all of our case photos.
Right.
Yes. But the last thing I want to talk about, 2 things. We have merch. We have shirts.
Yeah.
And mugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Go get some. And our Discord, not behind a paywall, so you guys can come into our Discord and say, Lillian, I don't think AI is shit and you're full of beans. And I'll go, well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
Show me a picture of your dog.
I want to see pictures of the kitty cats that you have.
I'll take kitty cats or dogs or snakes or lizards or whatever pet you have. I like seeing pets. Show me what you made for dinner. Let's go back to Facebook in 2010.
Let's talk about food.
Who don't like talking about food?
Because that's how I'm using my AI mommy Jesus Lord is food.
You're just going to make her give you food all the time?
Just constant sushi. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I don't care.
I'm going to use this groundbreaking technology, the apex of human
People
invention.
are going to use it for food and porn, you know it.
I know. They're already making porn with it.
Oh, gross.
They're already making porn with it. We're already fucking it. Can we just leave it alone for 2 seconds? Why are we fucking it already?
Put your wieners away.
Put your wieners away. Or your genitals, whatever genitals you have. You leave that baby AI alone. We want it to be nice. Don't show it furry inflation porn.
Oh,
It'll wipe us
late.
out. Wipe us out.
We deserve it.
We do deserve it. I'm not kink shaming except a little bit. That's weird to me, but you do you. But yeah, that's all the stuff we have and the services we offer.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this.
Well, we're on like episode 300 and you're still bad at it.
At the business time part?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm bad at it?
No.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been, and now I'm just going to do a little segment at the end.
Yeah.
Here, this is new.
It's your show. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I can just fart into the microphone. I won't.
I really would do that. I'm so close to farting in the microphone.
Please don't fart.
It's so gassy.
This is what happens when you're like over 40. It's just farts. It's just
constant.
so many farts.
More than you think that you ever will have.
I think you're a special case.
Probably.
Anyway, this is just kind of like an update on what me and Maris are doing and been doing with our regular people lives when we're not on this podcast.
Yeah.
Well, the day before yesterday, there was a massive house fire near our house.
One house over from our house.
Yes. And I called 911 and it was very sad. But I've got the community like pitching in to like donate to this guy. Mm-hmm. I just told him to go to their churches and, take the collection plate and do something good with it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if they like that or not, but they did it.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've just been like making stuff.
I've been finding morels in the woods. That's what I've been doing.
We've been writing.
Yeah.
There's new stuff together, and that's always fun.
I have a new kitten, and I'm just bonding with her most of the time.
And what did you name your kitten, Maris?
Moggy, the Mog.
The Mog. She is very cute. Yeah. She is very evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see our hands. They're just like shredded.
Yeah, my hands look like hamburger meat.
Yeah, we're not sleeping.
I can't sleep with a kitten.
Because we also have Bunny. He's our little Pomeranian, and she sleeps with us. So it's Bunny and it's just an animal jamboree up there.
Yep.
It's awful. We're exhausted. But you know what? They'll soon be, like, she'll soon be grown up. And then you'll go, oh, I miss the kitten times, said no one ever.
Yeah.
But tell us what's going on with y'all. I want to know. I want to know what you think about AI and where it's going.
And how I'm dumb and don't know nothing. Tell me.
I think that the thing with Maris that I find interesting is Maris is not dumb. He's really smart, but he's so stubborn that sometimes he'll just refuse to learn something.
Yeah. I absolutely will.
You just don't want to learn about it.
With AI, it's so amorphous until it starts affecting me. It's just too far. It's just like thinking, oh yeah, magic's real one day. I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, magic is real.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, stuff is changing right in front of you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a little less subtle, is what you're saying. A little less subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want you guys to hop on Discord, and I want you to tell me what you think about all this stuff, because I want to nerd out with somebody about it. Mm-hmm. It ain't Maris. It ain't going to be him. He just refuses to learn.
I can barely use Discord. I'm so bad at everything with technology.
Worst at technology you ever saw.
I've never talked to a GPT, the chat.
I'm doing it all the time.
I've never spoken to it.
I have been using it to help in research, like give me links to stuff and whatnot, and find me cool documentaries. It's really helpful.
It's too weird. I don't know what to say. Like, hi.
Well, you have to use it for a purpose. You're not just
have any reasons.
Just talking to it isn't interesting. It's boring otherwise. But you never want to look up something. You're really bad at Googling. You should.
I know Google's worthless now. I Google stuff all the time, and it comes up with fucking ads.
20,000 ads. But if you do Chat GPT and ask it to find something on the internet for you, it really will, and it does a good job.
Yeah.
That's when I first got weird about it. I was like, oh no, this thing's too smart. It's smarter than Maris. Might be smarter than me. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's good at like finding recipes. I've been using it for that.
Yeah. Well, I know how to make a grilled cheese, so I don't need it.
Okay. Because we can just eat grilled cheese forever, I guess. This is, boy, howdy. You're not like a boomer. You're just refusing to have anything to do with technology.
I break it. Like
you do break it.
I can't wear watches. Like I love analog watches because they're pretty, but I guess I'm one of those weirdos that zaps it. It's happened like 300 times.
You've killed every watch.
Every watch I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you should see him like computers. He doesn't download weird stuff. He only uses his email and Facebook like a 4,000-year-old man. Uh-huh. And they just die and explode for no reason.
When I'm handling the tablet, it'll just stop working. Like, that's cool.
Maris just zaps things. Maybe it's just your evil coming out.
Maybe.
I don't know. But anyway, if all you can do to support this podcast is listen, do know that we appreciate that also.
Yes.
And that we love you.
Thank you to viewers like you.
They're not viewing, and I said I love you weird. So now I'm going to go.
Bye.
Bye.